The bottom line is in 25 days or so, you don't have to argue with your MAGA uncle and say it's Kamala. You can just say it's Madam President.
Very funny election prediction from Harry Sisson's friend, Chris Mowrey. We're going to start, though, in 2023. Little introduction here. It's Tim Dillon, Harry Sisson, as well as Chris.
And I don't know, I've never seen a video of you guys criticizing Democrats. I've never seen a video of you guys being introspective at all. In the sense that it just seems like you're cheerleaders for one side. Instead of going, hey, I'm a young guy, I want to be involved, and I'm passionate about this, but maybe our side isn't perfect in this way and that way.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
So to be fair to, I guess, Harry and Chris, they are young, but Tim Dillon kind of set that up for them to respond to. Very funny response here from Chris. That's the guy on the left here in the blue shirt. Watch Harry Sisson's facial expressions as Chris gives this answer here.
It's actually really hard in this space, right? We have 45 seconds to record a video, keep people's attention. And a lot of the people on our side, if they start hearing, I've actually done it before. I've criticized Democrats, specifically Hakeem Jeffries, and it all just went south. I started losing followers. It's bad, right? And I really want to be that person that reaches the other side.
So pretty funny, just admitting that he lost followers when he criticized Democrats. But the best part is coming up.
Because Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time. But it's also hard in the space to criticize them.
That's good. Can we clip that quote? They're horrible at their jobs.
Please don't clip that. Please don't please.
By the way, I would say the same.
Even Harry there, even Harry Sisson, hand over his face. What are you saying, bro?
Please don't clip that. Please no.
But anyway, now we'll move on to pretty shortly before the 24 election. No surprises, I don't think. Chris, just like Harry, wanted Kamala to win. Okay, now we're in October. We'll get his election prediction right here. Plus, we'll get a little bit of commentary afterward.
We're less than a month away from the presidential election. Some people have asked for my predictions, so here you go. This is the map from 2020, and I think it's going to look pretty damn similar. Being in Georgia, I think Georgia's going to go blue. I see an unbelievable amount of support for Democrats here that I feel like we never see. It's giving me a lot of confidence.
Decision Desk HQ, this is what we have been waiting for. Can now project that former President Donald Trump will win Georgia. That is the second of the 7 battleground states for Donald Trump.
And with that type of trend, she's going to take the big 3, but it's going to be very close. Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. And that will seal the election.
We won Pennsylvania, we won Georgia, we won North Carolina, we won Michigan, we won Wisconsin.
On my opinion, what's Donald Trump's playbook? If this map stays exactly the same, but he flips Georgia and he flips Pennsylvania, he wins. And so I think that's what he's going to try to do. Polling from these areas can be all over the place. It can be hard. Bottom line is in 25 days or so, you don't have to argue with your MAGA uncle and say it's Kamala. You can just say it's Madam President.
And now we're going to cut a cake. Does anybody want some cake?
We'll move forward a few days talking about Georgia here again.
Over 300,000 people voted today in Georgia. We obliterated the record. If I was a Republican right now, or I was Donald Trump, I would be very, very, very concerned. Because the reason Republicans always try to...
Wrong.
Wrong.
That is
wrong. And he did the wrong thing. Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved.
And a few days after that, here he is in North Carolina with Harry Sisson.
I'm in North Carolina right now with Harry, who's over there. Check out what we just spotted. Dude, North Carolina goes so hard. State is going to go blue.
I'm feeling it, man.
Let's go! Got some more Harris Walls over here. Dog, this...
I'm feeling it. I'm going to play that one more
hard.
time.
State is going to go blue.
I'm feeling it, man.
Let's go! Got some more Harris Walls over here.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved.
Scott, just a quick update. NBC News projecting former President Trump wins North Carolina, and it's 16 electoral votes, and we'll see what that does to the total, 230 to 172.
And another video here with Harry.
It's not cool to be a young, straight, white dude and be red-pilled on the internet. It's not cool to own the libs just to own the libs. The worst trend right now in politics is that young, straight, white males are swaying conservative because to your boys, it's cool to own the libs, even if you have no idea what you're actually talking about. Harry and I are in North Carolina.
Also, in large part, shout out rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Now, Mark, you and I have talked about this for the last 7 years. Can we get younger voters to look at politics differently? Can we make their worldview more conservative? And I'm happy to report, thanks to the relentless work that we did on the ground of registering voters, of our viral videos, of our on-campus events, we won the youth vote in Michigan. We nearly won it in Wisconsin. We won it in Pennsylvania. We almost won Center County, the home of Penn State University.
And moving forward again here, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. I mean, I'm biased. I'm choosing these clips, I guess, but this one I find funny as well.
How is it possible that the Republican Party has convinced people that Donald Trump represents working people? This is genuinely stunning. Apparently, Kamala Harris and Democrats are elitists. They don't care about high prices. But Donald Trump, the guy who was born and raised shitting on a gold toilet, his father owned like all of Manhattan.
Look, it is a good question, but it's just an indictment on today's Democrat Party. The billionaire Trump, he does relate way more to working people.
That's why this Union Democrat will be voting Trump along.
Fellas, good catch. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
This is what they really like. I respect talented people. Thank you.
We're getting very close to the election now. This posted just 3 days before. This one is just very cringe. Nothing really to do with a prediction, but take a look.
The 302 is it like a, what is that? It kind of looks like a pogo stick. Tell us about this. A pogo stick? A pogo stick.
That is an IUD.
Oh.
And this is why women need to be the ones deciding what to do with women's bodies.
She's right. She's right. Yeah. Good call. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's right. She's right. Cool, bro. Now we get to Election Day.
Today is the presidential election. Please remember, your vote is private. Nobody knows who you voted for. Like, if you want to walk into the voting booth and vote for Kamala Harris and tell people you voted for Donald Trump, that's fine. You can do that. This election, we see one of the largest gender...
That's one of your Election Day pitches? Vote for Kamala, but say you voted for the other candidate? Is that confidence? I don't think so.
I'm a straight white dude, 22 years old. Most of my college circle in North Georgia, dudes are voting for Donald Trump. That's fine. You can tell your boys, I voted for Donald Trump. What I think is important is that you walk into the voting booth and you do what you think is right. That's what I think. I like the fact that Kamala Harris has actual plans for our economy. 16 Nobel Prize-winning economists came out in support of Kamala Harris. We have people like Goldman Sachs coming out in support of Kamala Harris's economic plans, whereas Donald Trump doesn't have any economic plans. And when he does...
Remember that video I showed earlier when he's talking about people thinking Democrats are elitist or the party of the elites?
Apparently, Kamala Harris and Democrats are elitists. They don't care about high prices.
You can't brag about getting Goldman Sachs on your side and also be like bewildered that people view Democrats as elitist.
Go into the voting booth and do what you believe. No one has to know. Mwah. Today is the presidential election. You can still go vote. You can still go make this thing happen. And remember, your vote stays private. Nobody knows who you're going to vote for. In fact, this ad just came out and I love it.
Come on, boys. Let's make America great again. It's your turn, buddy.
Before you cast your vote in this election, think about how it'll impact the people you care about the most.
Daddy!
Remember, you can vote any way you want, and no one will ever know.
Do your patriotic duty?
You bet I did, brother. What happens in the booth stays in the booth. Vote Harris Walls.
So crazy, man. It's so weak. In 2016, in a lot of places, if you wore a MAGA hat and said you were a Trump voter, a lot of people would unfairly judge you.
And we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket.
Next. I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on to Matthew Dowd.
Sorry to laugh. Now, there was this idea of the silent majority in 2016. I guess you could argue it's kind of similar.
And it is something that's very, very special. And, you know, you could call it the silent majority. You can call it the noisy majority. I mean, it's not so silent.
But I would definitely say the idea of a silent majority is worlds different than those ads where you make people think you're going to vote Trump, but then you vote Kamala. Another Election Day video.
Today, the polls will close. Today, we will turn the page on MAGA. Please, if you have not already voted.
But I kind of liked it this. Turn the page. You didn't like that? Okay, so I need you to be with me and practice with me. What are we going to do? We're going to turn the page. Oh, pretty good. Do it again. We're going to turn the page. And we're going to turn the page. All right, so I'm going to be watching you.
Okay, still at a video here posted on Election Day, though. As you'll see, the tone has changed a lot.
Obviously, tonight has not been perfect. It's still early, and we don't know the final results, but things are not moving in the right direction. And lastly, I'm sorry to the people that we failed tonight. To the women out there, and to the other groups that could be negatively affected by Trump administration, I'm sorry.
So the first thing I thought when I watched that, it looked very similar to Harry SISSON'S post-election thoughts, which we covered on this channel in a different video. Let's check it out.
So the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And it's not final, but I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight, primarily. Trump has insulted women, berated them. We failed our daughters, our mothers, our sisters, our wives tonight. America failed them. We failed them.
And even if they watch each other's videos, whatever, but I just thought it was funny. I think their post-election thoughts are pretty similar to one another. But anyway, with that said, I'll finish the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'll see you in the next video.